Living people ignore the strange and unusual. Oh, hello. Okay, so there's a million Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Don't say his name. Don't say his name 3 times. Handbook for the recently deceased. Go back on the channel. When I actually drew a jaws. Get some chalk in here. This is the limited edition version of it. They got the little advert for Beetlegeist. Yeah, chalk's still there intact. Remember when, I think this was the very first video actually when I moved into the house. I'm not going to cut to it. I'm not going to cut to it because tomorrow morning the tour starts. Didn't need to know that, but you know, we're in Leeds tomorrow, then back to Newcastle, then Ireland. So trying to fill them in the timeline. This video is going to hopefully come straight out because no point. I didn't do a review for Twisters. I didn't do a review for Deadpool, Wolverine. Didn't do a review for Borderlands. I just haven't had any time lately. But I am going to do a review for Beetlejuice. And this actually still has some in. So, alright. Oh, it's rank. No popcorn left, was it? Okay, so I went to see Beetlejuice, not last night, the night before. Packed IMAX. And Beetlejuice has been one of those films that, for years, the rumours. Now, the Goonies 2 is now just spawned in. And Warner Brothers, they'll probably just go for it. And strangely enough, Warner Bros. Actually released Beetlejuice and the Goonies, these special editions, on the same day. And I think the Goonies was the second video. They were filmed back to back anyway. Check the channel out. There's absolutely bucket loads on the channel. Anyway, Beetlejuice to me is a film I've seen so early on. And it's definitely my first Tim Burton. And even now watching it, I love the music creeping over the production logos at the start. I want to go home, dun dun, dun dun, dun dun, and then it's just like as soon as the music hits, you get dun 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 dun. Gets stuck in there, do do do, goes across the model. Big spider. For years didn't realise it was Alec Baldwin. Never been a fan of Gina Davis. And Michael Keaton, just showing you how much of a chameleon actor he is, because that's the guy playing Batman, and it was the director of Batman, and Tim Burton's went off to be Tim Burton. And I think Beetlejuice was like the first Tim Burton film really, because Pee-wee's Big Adventure is Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Batman showed you what he could do, and then everyone was like, ooh, fucking Batman Returns, and now look at how iconic it is. So Tim Burton coming back to do Beetlejuice, you know, it's like take my money now. The only darnish of this is I think Michael Keaton come back as Batman and The Flash and Batgirl, how disastrous that was. So like it's kind of mental to think 30 years later Michael Keaton returns as Beetlejuice and Batman within 12 months of each other, and you think, what? Glitch in the Matrix? Yes. So yeah, I think like going into it, the audience was packed. Started. I thought Michael Keaton was great. I thought Winona Ryder coming back was great. I thought the way that Tibble told in the story around the dad, and obviously everything what happened with Jeffrey Jones, and the fact that if you want to hear so much about Jeffrey Jones, just watch Howard the Duck commentary. Unbelievable. Whoever's doing the commentary that lays into him. And obviously he's been a bit blacklisted. I'm not getting into that here, but they're trying to avoid him by biting his head off, but then his animation, then they still use his likeness. It's a bit weird. It makes sense for the story. I seen Gina Davis and Adam on the model at the start pointing towards the house. I thought that was a cool little Easter egg. And obviously the Maitlands, now a coffee shop and stuff like that. Obviously we're living in Britain as well. A lot of it was filmed in Britain, so it was hard not to see spoilers. For years, Johnny Depp rumoured to be in it, not in it. I think there was a couple of roles. I mean, if it's definitely Winona Ryder's boyfriend, I think that could have been Johnny Depp or Keanu Reeves. I think one thing they didn't do with here, I thought they might have done a bit like they did with Dark Shadows was like, this could have been a Tim Burton All-Star cast. The idea that he's coming back to do Beetlejuice is a bigger thing. He's not going to go in some disastrous like Dumbo. I just thought like, yeah, it was like Danny DeVito, you know what I mean? Him being in it, I thought there'd be more of the Tim Burton alumni. And I think Johnny Depp and Helen Bonham Carter, you know, it just been good to see bits like that. But again, Beetlejuice, I loved it for what it was. You know, I love the love letter to the original. I like it how it tried to do its own thing. It looks fucking stunning on IMAX. Metal Keep was class. Making a 12A in the whole, you know, going if you're a Cuffs fan with Christian Slater, the whole beeping the F word out just to get it under the censorship. That's how it's a 12A, because the second F-bomb's dropped. It is quite funny in that, but I loved, like, for years not realising Beetlejuice had a nice fucking model is in the original, because obviously it'd be dubbed on a lot of television and releases of it. I think it had a lot of charm of the original. Bob was an amazing addition to the cast, and it, like, again, I'm watching this now, you're gonna spoil it. I generally think Bob should come back. Oh, I don't think Bob should have died. I felt very sorry. I thought Bob was proper victimed. But if it was a pop vinyl of Bob, I would buy it. I think the film tried to pay homage to itself, as well as, like, you know, giving fans what they expect, but then expanded a bit. And it's kind of like, I would probably saying, oh, I didn't respect the old enough. But again, it's kind of like it just did. William Dafoe, how you ever say it, I think he's someone Johnny Depp could have been, or for example, a Curveball by Jim Carrey. I just didn't see him fitting into it. I thought there was an opportunity for somebody else for that. But yeah, I went there. I absolutely enjoyed it. It looked great on the screen. I think it was funny, and I think there might be a third one. I think it's probably going to make enough money. The cash cow, because why call it Beetlejuice? You know, why don't just call it Beetlejuice 2? You say Beetlejuice 3 times for him to come back. So again, it's like leaving it wide open. You're going to do it now. So yeah, I'm going to draw a door, because if you follow us on socials, you probably realised it was actually Abraham who went to Beetlejuice, which there's some very funny stuff on social media. Won't be in this video, so again, check out the Instagrams and stuff like that. But I'm going to draw a door and leave a note to see if it'll knock on it. That'll be quite funny. And I'll see you in the outtakes. Now, here in the outtakes, before I draw the door, that's just stunning. £10, like, marketing tool. You know, I mean, it was chaos at the pictures, no word of a lie. I think the nostalgia of the pictures has gone. The foyer, like, again, like Beetlejuice in the waiting room, which what I tried to go here for. What did you die of? The fact that there was given a number and it was just chaos. All for some people just to have a go. Yeah, here's your drink. Now go and fill it up. It's like, really? And it's like the popcorn bucket. There's your popcorn bucket. Yep, all I'm waiting for is popcorn bucket. But what's in my popcorn bucket? Well, it's a Killer Clown from Outer Space. Blacklight edition. Got that in at work. Thought, yep, I'll go in this video. Done and dusted. But yeah, as I said, I enjoyed it. I would buy the score. And I'd buy a special edition of it. But yeah, be looking forward to it coming out. And yeah. See you next intake, outtake. Beetlejuice.
Hey, hello? Where is everybody? It's so dark. Anyway, hello? What's that? There's a green light. What's that about? What's that say? Knock 3 times. Hello? Oh, hello? It's a green room.